And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, Stroud. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. To try again, it's 2nd and 10. A run here with Johnson. He'll give it out 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Johnson. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Putting the tight end in motion. Tight end going in motion here. One more time with Johnson. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Texans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Huskies 14.
On play action, Richardson. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end on the move left. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's into space past the 25. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Husky. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. Just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. A short gain there to about the 22. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Houston. So they find different ways to use the speed of the wide receiver, this time in the running game for the touchdown.
I love the creativity by this play caller, Mike, to get the ball in the hands of one of his most explosive playmakers. In some cases, you want to throw it to him, but in this case, you hand it to him, and he pays it off with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pick. Now, faking the give. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On second down, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Stroud going to set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Huskies are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out. Interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll run. Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is held in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket.
That one, take it in. Mitchell, touchdown Huskies. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Huskies back within 7. It's 35-28. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
With the score, Texans 35, Huskies 28.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Stroud to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Johnson. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Scripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone. Like it stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback. This drive the 30-yard line. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here's Johnson. To the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. he has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
Going up top. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting it.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. It's a touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Huskies will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. On first down, it's Stroud. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On this first down, it's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. A give, and here's Johnson. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be fourth down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it. Fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They face second down and 7. Back to throw. This is intercepted. And the Texans will take over possession here at the 44. First and 10. They'll try the right side with Johnson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Houston. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be tackled around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Now, faking the give.
formation, not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It will come out to the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here with Johnson. He's got another first down and more. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Texans. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this will be incomplete.
We sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Now, a big third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Husky. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Crowd to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Johnson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's another touchdown run, and this one puts his name in the NFL record book. He has set the new standard. Most rushing touchdowns in a single game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Henderson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do